kind of do this.
And the first thing I already saw was the Chinese New Year lion dances on the streets. Exactly the reason why I came back to China again and waited for so long. My mission was simple, to see all the Chinese New Year traditions and lion dances all across the 2 weeks, and it's definitely started.
Luckily, I got one of these.
Locals are flooded with golden lantern ornaments for prosperity and good fortune. But aside from that, I had another reason to take the metro.
Okay, we're gonna find this university. And I'm in the university right now. Looks like that I'm just walking in the middle of summer. This is hot.
One of the most famous universities in Guangzhou is Sun Yat-sen University, founded in 1924 by Sun Yat-sen himself. And what exactly was so famous or important about him? In short, he is known as the father of modern China. He led the revolution that overthrew the Qing dynasty and became the first provisional president of the Republic of China in 1912. With his political vision, the three principles of the people, nationalism, democracy, and livelihood, shaped modern Chinese history. What's remarkable is that both mainland China and Taiwan honor him as a founding figure, making him one of the few leaders respected on both sides. Hence, after his death, the university was renamed after him, carrying forward his vision that education should be at the core of a strong modern China. More of his displays were shown in Sun Yat-sen's Memorial Hall, surrounded by photos, manuscripts, and relics. You realize why this university is more than classrooms and lecture halls. It's a monument to the man who dreamed of a new China. Even the CCP honored his values. But before we get too carried away, it was time for me to have lunch and to meet my new host in Guangzhou. But strangely, this was going to be the first experience where we only hang out and I don't stay over at the couch surfing house, which the host was totally cool until he asked me this concerning question. We were dining at the Grand Tea House, one of the most famous yum-cha or dim sum restaurants carrying the Cantonese tradition. Yeah, that was the worst attempt of me trying to speak another foreign language, but not as worse as the quality of the amazing food here. Like, look at the stuffing inside.
This is what was on the bill. That's pretty much it.
Nightmare. What's wrong with this line?
And due to that horrible line, we had to go somewhere else for sightseeing.
Guangzhou 2019.
Monuments were just everywhere.
Fat lady.
Those statues are folk-style art sculptures, representing prosperity, fertility, and abundance. Believe it or not, but anyways, we wandered through 2019 Yeshua Lantern Festival. And yes, it is normal for crowds to be this chaotic during the Spring Festival period, which translates to Chinese New Year, Lunar New Year in other parts of the world. And since this was the largest park in downtown Guangzhou, covering over 200 acres, it is also famous for housing the 5 Ram statues, Zhenhai Tower, and ancient city wall remnants. But inside the museum documents over 2,000 years of history, also known as the First Tower of the South. Built in 1380 during the Ming Dynasty, this 5-story watchtower was originally constructed to guard the city and calm the seas. It's a timeline of Guangzhou's journey, all the way to the bustling modern metropolis we see today. My favorite part of the museum was probably running into a bus in the middle of the building, but up across was another spacious figure, which was the Sun Yat-sen Monument, a solemn granite obelisk built in 1929 to honor the father of modern China, which again shows how important one man could change the revolution of Chinese history.
I remember this. I remember this place. It's been a while since I've been back. 7 years.
And one of the most fascinating things that I remembered in my childhood was seeing the strange influx of African and Arabic communities in a local neighborhood of China that you've probably never heard of. Xiaobei, famous for being called the Little Africa. But why did it happen here out of all places in China? Over the past few decades, Guangzhou became a center of global trade, and Xiaobei grew into a community where African traders brought their goods, culture, and food. The streets are alive with West African restaurants, halal shops, and stores selling everything from textiles to electronics. It's a place where languages mix Mandarin, Cantonese, English, Arabic, French, and African dialects. But life here isn't always easy due to immigration policies, economic shifts, and cultural differences mean the community has faced many challenges. Still, Xiaobei remains one of the most vivid examples of how global immigration has reshaped modern Guangzhou.
That's amazing. Okay, we're gonna try this restaurant.
But we weren't ready to leave the area without trying one of the local halal restaurants, aka Yaslin Tea Restaurant. The menu blends Chinese Muslim dishes with flavors that really make you feel you're in another part of the world.
Okay, that was a good feed. Now it's time to go back home. I remember this. It's been 7 years.
Can you believe this is where my mom used to be?
Bye-bye.